Could real school choice finally be coming to New Hampshire? Coming up in the cloakroom. Hi, I'm Grant Bosse, and welcome back into The Cloakroom, a video magazine from the Josiah Bartlett Center for Public Policy. It's National School Choice Week, and here in New Hampshire, lawmakers are marking the occasion by introducing two pieces of legislation for school choice scholarships. Under the House and Senate companion proposals, businesses would receive tax credits in return for donations made to scholarship funds. Parents could use the money to send their children to the public or private school of their choice. The bills differ a little bit, and the details will be hashed out between the House and the Senate. House Majority Leader D.J. Bettencourt is prime sponsor of the House legislation.
In the last decade, 8 states have launched education tax credit programs to expand educational opportunities for hundreds of thousands of students across America, but particularly those from low and middle income families. These programs provide tax credits to businesses that donate to state-approved, not-for-profit scholarship organizations. House Bill 1607 seeks to allow the granting of scholarships to families seeking alternatives to their geographically assigned public schools, including independent schools, homeschooling, and out-of-district public schools. New Hampshire House Republican leadership is committed to advancing policies that achieve education excellence. For these reasons, we sponsored and will work hard to pass House Bill 1607. I want to stress that this legislation is an education tax credit program that seeks to provide choices to parents while having the potential to save taxpayers, all while improving the quality of education in New Hampshire. Good schools should not only be available to the rich. All children should have the opportunity to choose what school to go to. I am not interested in an adequate education for our children here in New Hampshire. Rather, we are interested in an excellent education for our children.
The Senate Education Committee will hear a very similar bill in its public hearing, sponsored by Senator Jim Forsythe.
The size of the program is $15 million. We spend as a state, both at the state level and local, about $3 billion per year. So this is really a drop in the bucket in terms of education funding for the public schools. It's a half of 1% if the program were fully utilized, and if you assume no cost reductions in the schools. But there's been a number of studies. Charlie's group did one showing the variable cost was like $5,000 to $6,000. There's been a number of federal studies that show the variable cost of about 80% of tuition. The cost of the school buildings is very small compared to the cost of teachers. And so if some of the classroom sizes are reduced and you consolidate classrooms, you can have a big savings.
The legislation was unveiled in a press conference sponsored by Smart Girl Politics New Hampshire and their National Education Director, Kate Baker.
It's a well-known fact that our current school curriculum is not a perfect fit for every child. Every child has different needs, some that we could not really even begin to quantify. On the other hand, parents know their children, understand them, and are in the best possible position to make decisions and choices about their children's education and their future. Parents make choices every day, from laundry detergent to the food we buy, to the purchase of a car or a home, even our children's preschool and college. We want these choices in our children's K-12 education as well, and having a business-funded scholarship program that we can apply to for help is a step in the right direction.
Josiah Bartlett Center President Charlie Arlinghaus spoke on behalf of the legislation and unveiled a new center study on school choice programs across the United States and how they would apply in the Granite State.
One of the things we want to do is provide research to people and talk about how these programs work. And I'll leave you with this thought that for a portion of New Hampshire, they already have school choice. Rich people have school choice, poor people don't, and it has a significant impact on their outcomes. For a lot of people, my son, for example, the public school is an excellent option, is a decent option, is the right option for them, and that's a choice that we made. For some people, no matter how good your public school is, it's not necessarily the right option, or there might be a better option. And any program, whether it be a charter school program, whether it be an educational choice program of some sort, is designed to do that, to take people who would benefit from having other options and give them other options.
Similar tax credit proposals have passed constitutional muster in Arizona and Iowa, clearing a way for the New Hampshire tax credit legislation. The House and Senate committees each work on their separate bills this week before going to their separate House and Senate floors. I'm Grant Bosse. Thanks for joining us in the Cloakroom.